priests and all other council to a head, and he brought Paul down and set him before them. And in the 23rd chapter of Acts and the 11th verse, and the night following, the Lord stood by him and said, "Be of good cheer, Paul, for as thou hast testified of me in Jerusalem, so must thou bear witness also in Rome." I'm going to talk for a few moments about the days and nights of our life. The days and nights of our lives as saints of God, as children of God, as regenerated folk, as born again folks. The days and nights, what we have to go through as children of God. What is it that holds us and keep us from jumping overboard? Now, when you get home, I want you to read both of these chapters. And it has, you will find it has been a day of trials, a day of testing for the Apostle Paul. Had been battled, he had been bruised, he had been buffeted, his life been in danger. It has been a day of disturbing, a day of disturbing to his mind. His spirit was in despair. It had been a day of days. His soul was in agony. And he had been brought before an unjust court. His sincerity had been questioned. And his motive has been maligned and misrepresented. I don't know of anything that is more disheartening and frustrating than to do your best to do a good deed, and then somebody take your good intention and turn them into something ugly. Are you going to help me? There are some mean people in this world. There are some mean people in some of these churches. There are some low-minded people, some basement thinking people in some of these churches. And it doesn't matter how pure your motives are. It doesn't matter how earnestly and honestly you try to do God's work. There are some people who can turn whatever you say and whatever you do into something ugly. Am I right about it? The Apostle Paul had kind of day. It has been a day of testing. It has been a day of trial. He had been wounded and bruised. He had been harassed all day. He had been molested all day. He had been walking through a valley of deep darkness. Every way for him appeared to be cut off. Am I right about it? Somebody here tonight knows something about such days. Am I right about it? In my lifetime, I've had such days. Yeah, days of distress, days of disappointment, days of discontentment, when only misunderstanding come your way. Am I right about it? Now, my sisters and brothers, you must not rejoice when you see someone going through their day. No. If your day has not come, just keep on living. Am I right about it? Your day will come. The Apostle Paul, day has come. His life was in danger. Well, he went in to Damascus. Yes, and the enemy in Damascus, they heard about a preacher was in town. And they blocked every exit. We got to find this preacher and put him to death. But unbeknownst to the enemy, God had some friends in town. Yes, now God has friends. And we love to talk about he is my friend. But the question is, are you God's friend? Paul had gone through the day. And so Paul, our God's friend, they took Paul and put him in a basket. Yes, and let him down the side of the wall. And now just suppose the basket had come apart and the Apostle Paul would have fallen to his death. Just suppose the rope had broke. And he would have fallen to death. And I don't know about you, but I'm glad tonight that the rope didn't break and the basket didn't come apart. If the rope had broken, and we would have been robbed of that rich passage. In 1 Corinthians chapter 5, for we know